This week on Jaguar News, we bring you a story on AR versus VR. Do you know the difference?
Information on a new course at South with learning how to fly drones.
Sarah brings you another advice segment.
We also find out how we are doing with school spirit.
Welcome to this week's edition of Jaguar News. I'm Tai Lamar.
And I'm Blanca Ramos.
Imagine being teleported into a different reality. It is happening here at South. Here is Oscar Rodriguez with more.
Virtual reality is something we're hearing more and more about, and augmented reality is powering our students' education. I'm Oscar Rodriguez reporting from Jaguar News.
At the start of the school year, before we started working with this program through ASU and Verizon, I knew very little about augmented realities. I was more familiar with virtual realities, which are all-encompassing realities that you can fully immerse yourself in, where augmented realities are things that kind of highlight or add different dimensions to your current reality. I'm using this technology, mainly augmented reality, in my classroom right now as a way to communicate with students and to keep track of what it is that we're doing, and we are also enhancing our projects through using augmented realities. For example, one of the things that we do is through the book cover of our current unit that we are discussing and working on. If the students were to scan their phone over the book cover, they would see a newsletter for our classroom, and they would know what chapters they need to read, also the assignments and what the expectations are for this week. I don't necessarily know if this is the future of education, but I can see it as a very successful tool. Hopefully, we move in the direction of using more virtual realities within the classroom. For example, we can film full lessons or projects that students are working on. So if a student is absent, they can put on VR goggles and kind of relive the hour that they were absent from the class. So whatever information they may have missed, it's not so much relying on the notes of a peer, but they can sit in on the class and be fully immersed in it once again.
It's great, actually. To have it at school, yes, because books rip, books are not long-lasting, but iPads and internet, that's long-lasting. We have quick access. If we want to look something up, it's quick, it's right there. If we need help with something and our teacher can't supply that help, we can go look it up online and get extra help. iPad in school? No. You told me a year ago, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still barely believing it now. Like, iPad, class, all right. If we forget a page of the book or forget what chapters we're on, we just take out our phones, which of course we have, and scan it, and it's right then and there. I use it every day. It was amazing. Like, we don't have an excuse now. That's my way of thinking it. If we don't know what page you're on, we don't have an excuse of not knowing, because it's right there on the book.
ASU and Verizon hope to expand this technology worldwide. I'm Oscar Rodriguez reporting from Jaguar News.
Yeah, I went and it was really awesome.
Yeah, it looks really interesting.
Did you know there was a drone class at South? Here I am with more on this topic.
So this is the very first year that FAA has allowed pilots as young as 14 to get a pilot license. We're trying to get students prepared so that if they want to be a drone pilot, they want to fly a UAV, and they want to do it legally with a drone pilot license, then they can go to the FAA and get a license. What we do in class is we learn different parts about the Part 107 test. We just finished a section on GPS, global positioning satellites. They're also making their skills better and better with their flying. So when we first started flying, it was pretty scattered. But now they've got pretty good control of their drones. And so we're adding some harder and harder tasks, like landing on an elevated surface. That's not on the floor. That's not an easy thing to do. Also, we have them flying through hoops so that they can get control of their drone in 3 axis, so that they're not hitting the top, the bottom, or the sides of the hoops as they go through. Drone flying, you need to be pretty accurate with it. What we're trying to do is get them off on the right foot, give them the right skills, give them the right knowledge, and then as a senior they can step out and take their Part 107 test when they feel like they can pass it. The students, as far as I can tell, like it, and they're doing well.
Aerospace is a general word. It depends on what you want to do in aerospace. So right now I'm actually taking 2 classes. I'm taking the drones and aircraft maintenance. Oh, it's gonna benefit me a lot because before I didn't know anything about my GPS coordinates. I never knew how to actually fly a drone. If you wanna, basically, if your airplanes or airports your thing, I would recommend it. But if you're really not the type of person that likes to be around noisy things or like to get dirty, it's probably start looking for something else. I like this class because it actually teaches me everything I need. So I need to know how to fly, my GPS coordinates, everything. You get both sides, so you study and you play for a while. Mr. Goldberg, he's real cool. He's a nice guy. I recommend everyone to get to know him because he may look mean, but once you get to know him and you do what you're told, class will go by real fast.
This class seems very amazing. If you're interested, go talk to your counselor. I'm Blanca Ramos reporting for Jaguar News.
Wow, I didn't know we had that class.
Yeah, maybe Jaguar News can combine with aerospace and make something amazing. This week we are highlighting At Dairy's here and her DIY video.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The video for today is going to be about the face mask that I use for my face to get all those pimples away. Take them off. I'm really tired of having them. It's annoying. It hurts me. When I take pictures, it's just like, bro, these pimples are annoying. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up.
So the ingredients that you're going to need for the face mask are aloe vera and baking soda.
What I do with the aloe vera, I put, ew, you guys saw that? Ew, that's so nasty. It looks like boogers. Well, after that I put a little baking soda. Oh, salty. Okay, I'm on dirty. Well, I put a little baking soda on this. That was a bad idea. And then I mix it because baking soda really helps your face. I don't know how, but it helps your face. It helps like your pimples. Put your hair up however you want, or you can use just something like to pull your hair back so you won't get some all over on your face. Okay, that's cute. You can wash your face before you do this, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I wash my face, like just water, put water, and then I dry it. You're gonna put some on your face, all over your face, like if it was lotion. Try to get it more where you have your pimples, because there's where you want it to work. My first time doing a video of this, so if I'm not doing it great, I'm sorry about that. You have to wait 15 minutes. Well, I wait 15 minutes sometimes when it's already dry, and if it's not completely dry, I wait through it till it dries. I hope you guys like this face mask, and right now I'll show you what I do after it's really dry and after I wash my face with water. You can use, like, if you use another thing for your face, like to wash your face, you can use that after this. Okay, I look horrible right now, but after your face is really dry, it should look something like this. So it should look something like this, like kind of like white, and you can't really move your face. So after this, you're gonna wash your face with not hot water or cold water. It can be like warm water, like hot and cold together. Yeah. Now that you finish washing your face, taking off all the baking soda and the aloe vera, you're gonna dry your face. Now that you're done, you're ready to go to sleep. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think about the face mask. If you liked it, if you didn't, or if you try it out, tell me if it worked for you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
That looks really easy to make.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna try that tonight. Stay tuned. After the break, we have a music segment, advice, and a DIY video from the Social Justice and Technology class.
I want a yearbook, but I don't know how to get one.
Hey, Sarah.
Former President Barack Obama.
Wrong. Hey, no, get out of here, Donald.
With all due respect, sir, why are you here?
I overheard you saying you wanted a yearbook, but do not know how to purchase it.
It's true. I really want one.
I'll help you. The first step is to walk to the bookstore.
Okay.
You don't walk when you're with Barack. The second step is to go to the window.
Hello. How much are yearbooks?
They're $50.
$50?
Don't worry, you can make payment plans as low as $1 and all the way to your $50.
Oh, really? Oh, so can I put $1 down right now?
Of course. There you go.
Thank you. Thanks, Obama. I knew that I could get a yearbook.
No problem, Sarah. It's my duty to help. Don't forget to order a yearbook. If you need more information, ask Ms. Jankowski, located in the newsroom. Order your yearbook today.
Welcome back.
Next, I bring you a presidential music video.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn? Hey, 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 hey. This ain't no game. Swing the remix guard.
Wow, that was pretty funny.
Wait till you see next week's.
Here is Sarah Cowherd tapping into her presidential side to give you some advice.
Hey America. So I know this segment is usually, funny and lighthearted and stuff like that, and we'll get to that in a second, but I can't really in good conscience go there right now without mentioning that I'm kind of bummed right now, and America should be kind of bummed right now because there was a school shooting yesterday in Florida with a suspected fatality count of 17, and I don't know what or if the people who run this country are gonna do anything about it, because it's happened numerous times and it's still happening. So I just wanted to get on here and say to you guys to make smart decisions and live your life and be safe. Do what you can to make your community a better place. Do what you can to make whatever you're around and whatever matters to you a better place, because it sure won't do it for you. But back to regularly scheduled programming, I guess. Hi, America. America is just a fascinating country. We have canyons in Arizona, corn in Iowa. We have giant rats in New York City, just the whole deal. And the most defining feature of our country is freedom and a democratic government. So today, I'm going to be giving advice for how you can be free. So the first step to being a true free American is pretty simple. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this already. It consists of buying a bald eagle and just letting it fly rampant throughout your house. That's the first step. The second step is, wait a minute, I need to go get my America manual. I'll be back. The second step is to download the McDonald's app. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. Please don't assume that. Download the McDonald's app. It will cause you to buy copious amounts of McDonald's because the deals are actually very good. I know there's usually 3 steps to these things, but I think that's pretty much it. On to advice for the cabinet, and by that I mean the people in the government, not the kitchen cabinet. Now, I'm not calling any names, but you know, if you're gonna have a wig, make sure it's a good wig. I mean, you know, good hair is hard to come by, but at least make an effort. Take a page out of Lincoln's book. Take a page out of Hamilton's book. They did that. They did that. One more thing. If you're gonna have a government, make sure that it works. I think that's all I have. America is a sore topic today. Actually, it's a sore topic every day. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's besides the point. Have a good day. Make sure to feed your eagles. And eat some McDonald's. Treat yourself.
You can never go wrong with Sarah's advice.
Nope. I think I'm going to talk to her sometime today because I need it. Really do need it.
School spirit has not been the same here at South over the last several years. Here's Adriana Torres bringing you more.
From a singing football team
we is the best, all the mothers who don't want it, cause we the champions, the Jaguars champions, hey.
To a huge group of steppers. South school spirit isn't what it used to be. Our school spirit has dwindled in the past few years, and I interviewed a concerned parent who, like the rest of us, want change.
Yes, for South Mountain, I am the president of the Mountain Boys Basketball Booster Club. The reason why we started the Booster Club is to show the basketball team support for all levels, freshmen, JV, and varsity, just to make sure that they're taken care of during the season, when they're getting ready for the games, when they're traveling, making sure they have meals and equipment and things like that that they need for the season. I have not seen South School Spirit before. My husband was a 2000 graduate from South Mountain. I have heard that in previous years it was a little bit stronger than what it is now. I definitely noticed that the South Spirit is lacking, and it's something that the Booster Club is hoping to bring back to this campus. What I would like to see differently is more student involvement. Students decorating for the games, such as creating banners, signs for the players. Our freshman team, they always play at 4 o'clock. It's difficult for our community with working families to have a lot of parents here right at 4 p.m. because this is a community of working families. So having student support here right after school gets out would be amazing for those freshmen and JV players. I would also, just extending on the school spirit, I would also like to see our cheerleaders be more involved in the basketball program. Many times we have come to the games and we either have no cheerleading squad here or we only have 1 or 2 cheerleaders, and regardless of how loud the 1 or 2 are, it's difficult for the crowd to get involved when there's not a full squad of cheerleading. So we would definitely like to see the step team come out. We know that you guys have an amazing drum line. I heard them at the football games. So really just kind of bringing that same spirit from football into the basketball gym.
Mrs. Freeney would like to add on, it would be great to see magnet students being utilized more around the campus. We have the most magnet programs in the state, and we need to invite these students to be our announcers at games, sing the national anthem, and even dance at halftime. Student government should be leading the efforts for encouraging school spirit and student involvement. Make an effort to make our school more poppin'. Reporting for Jaguar News, I'm Adriana Torres.
Well, that's the end of our show.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Jaguar Broadcast.
From this side of the wall, goodbye.
A challenging, difficult morning. George is on the scene in Florida where another community is in disbelief, shocked by devastating violence, this time at that Florida high school on Valentine's Day.
This image, one that has become all too familiar. Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect in that deadly shooting is now in custody. New images this morning showing him being taken to jail. George is outside.
Good morning, guys. That is the school right behind me, Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. It is a huge school, 10 buildings, more than 3,000 students. And if you ask people here in Parkland, why did you move to Parkland? They say it is for that school, one of the top schools in the state.